What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I am doing my best mole impersonation down here. I'm actually trying to take the cellar down here and make it usable, putting down some pavers and some paved stones and stuff here so we can play checkers, and I got my workbench and stuff. I got to re-pour my steps over there to make it so it's easy to get down here and put up some pegboard and stuff. But this is going to be like a little workshop in here for me to do stuff when I'm here down at the red brick house. So I'm sitting here. They're talking about Mac Jones and guys like that about, the quarterback class that pretty much has been lost, with the exception of, as they call him, the Prince. This is first things first, and they're talking about Trey Lance. Trey Lance had 318 pass attempts in college, and excuse me, probably saw a cloud. Sorry, I'm the only one down here, so I'll just make myself sick. But had 102 passing attempts in the NFL, and I know some people are ready to say it's time for Trey Lance to start. So I want to listen in on here. I know I can't show it. Yeah, I got a TV down here in the cellar. Yeah, that's a great thing about YouTube TV. Let's listen in on this.
To put that in context, Dak had 590 this year. So, Nick, do you think the best is yet to come from Trey?
Well, it has to be.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think that the initial question was I think that we were going to do Nick, do you still believe in Trey? And I think my belief in Trey has been overstated in this regard. I picked the Niners to make the Super Bowl the year he was going to start because I thought they could make the Super Bowl with anybody at quarterback, and classic too, because did you see him in the Super Bowl this year? And so, well, maybe Trey would have been, I don't know.
No,
but my point is, I think I've never seen a player written off by the media with fewer pass attempts than Trey. Like, if you thought, nobody was scouting North Dakota State that hard. So he was a 1AA quarterback, whatever it's called, FCS quarterback, who came into the league and barely played and got his leg broken. So he doesn't have a large sample of failure. He also has no sample of success. So, yeah, I mean, he's, to me, just like a quarterback coming out of the draft this year almost. Like, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look. He completed 48% of his passes the 2 games he started. I know one was in a storm and all that, but he did have a small sample size. But Brock Purdy when he had a small sample size, came right in and played well. I think the word has gotten out, whatever that is. Obviously teams talk and scouts talk. Yeah, that Shanahan had every reason to give him every single shot. That's right? That was his guy. And they gave up on, or maybe it was but they did draft him. Well, I get it. Gave up a boatload for all that capital to get him. Yeah. So they, as an organization, they had every reason to make it work, and they gave up on him. That sends a message to other teams.
It's almost like the opposite of McVay believing in Jimmy G.
Yeah.
It's like once you co-sign
it's just a fact.
It spreads.
At Ace, your backyard is right.
And the crazy thing is everybody else wrote him off. Everybody else is trying all these other quarterbacks, and I ain't mad at them at all for trying to find lightning in a bottle. But the question you have to ask is, did the Cowboys screw the pooch? Because they gave up a 4th-round draft pick for him. And you see what these other guys, they're talking about the Jets may have to trade Zack Wilson and a pick to get rid of him, so that way they won't incur his contract. Think about this for a second. Zack Wilson, they may have to give up a draft pick to get rid of him just so they can save some money on it. That's how bad it is. And we gave up a 4th-round draft pick to get Trey Lance. Yeah. Sounds kind of crazy. But that's just another day in Cowboy land. So I'm going to get the rest of these pavers down here and 2x4 so I can frame up my wall here for the pegboard and things. And got me another little place to hide at the red brick house and do a little something. As always, I appreciate you guys. Peace.